Hello and welcome to day 9 of the 10-day Mindful Moments Challenge. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. We are almost to the end, so you should be proud of yourself if you've made it this far. If you're just joining for the first time and would like to do these classes from the beginning, you can find the link to the whole series playlist in the description below. Today I have another short class for you where we're going to spend just a minute or two doing some breath work, followed by 2 poses that we'll be holding for a few minutes, to take a few moments to just get out of the mind and into the body once again. So if you're ready, grab a mat and let's get to it. Let's begin finding a comfortable but present seat at the center of the mat today. And once again, we're going to do the physiological sigh, which is the type of breathing pattern we did the other day. So if you missed it, we do this by inhaling twice through the nose. The first inhale is longer. The second one is shorter to just expand the lungs a little bit further. And then we're going to sigh with a slight constriction in the back of the throat, sighing the air away. And you can allow both hands to just rest on your knees, or if you wish, you can place one hand on the chest, one on the low belly, so you can be more aware of where your breath is moving through the body. But I'll leave that up to you. So that breath sounds like this. Inhaling twice. And a full and slow exhale. So I invite you to join me when you're ready. We'll just take a few rounds of this breathing pattern before we begin our stretches today. So inhaling twice into the belly. And that long sigh. Go ahead and take 2 more rounds like this. Good, and go ahead and open the eyes when you're ready. We're going to begin our first stretch today, standing this time. So you can come wherever is comfortable on your mat. We're going to begin with bent knees and with a straight back. So as we do this, we're going to bend from the hips, keeping a flat back until you get that belly as close to the thighs as you can. And then as long as there's no pain, you can allow the rest of the upper body to just fold forward here. Allow the head and the neck to be heavy. Each exhale, see if we can relax a little more through the shoulders, through the neck. And maybe you can extend through the legs a little more with each exhale as well. Inhaling deeply and sigh that breath away. Maybe continuing to use that physiological sigh here if you wish. But you'll find that the deeper you can relax here, with each exhale, allowing all that air to leave, the more you'll get a little decompression through that upper back. May even feel a little bit of popping or cracking. As we're in this first pose, I invite you to ask yourself if there could be one thing different in your life that you could change right now or that you wish was different. What would that be? Without running through your mind about logical reasons or making sense of what the answer is, just ask yourself that And without trying to come up with the answer, I want you to just go inward, to focus on the breath, to notice what you're feeling within your body. Inhaling deeply, exhaling fully and slowly. Staying anchored to that breath for a little bit longer here. All right, let's take one more inhale here. Exhale fully. Releasing the arms. And I'm just going to turn on my mat here to show you, but we're going to step the feet about hip width apart, and then just begin to slowly sink down into your yogic squat here. Now, if this is difficult and you can't come down this slow, you could sit on something like a stool here, or a cushion, or a pillow. Just finding whatever works for you to get into the position here the best that you can. Let's inhale, finding length in the spine. And as you exhale, once again, allow the upper body to begin to melt forward. Just finding a surrendered stillness in this pose. And once again, coming back to that question we asked ourselves. If there is one thing you wish was different in your life right now, what would that be? And just listening to the answer that's within the body, not within the ego, within the logical mind. Sometimes we can become confused why maybe we feel anxious about a situation, when in our head we have logical reasons for why the situation is good and that we should be happy with it and be at peace. But oftentimes there's this deeper sense of knowing we have within ourselves, and this knowing doesn't always follow logic or follow the things that doesn't always value the same things as important that maybe our ego minds do, or the society around us. But when we can begin to really trust that inner intuition, that deeper sense of knowing and wisdom, then we begin to become more aligned with our purpose in life, whatever that is for us. Then we begin to move with a little more ease, with a little more peace. So I invite you to just sit with that as we stay here for a few more deep breaths. With your next exhale, begin to roll the spine back up and just gently find your way onto your back for a short little rebound. Taking just a moment to allow that fascia to come back, taking a moment to feel the echo of the pose. Noticing any shifts that have occurred throughout the body, or maybe through the mind or emotions. With your next inhale, stretch or move any way that feels good for you. And gently turn onto your right side and meet me seated for our closing breath together. Taking an inhale, reach the arms up toward the sky. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Just taking a moment to thank yourself for taking the time to honor your mind and body in this way today. Thank you so much for joining me for day 9 of this 10-day challenge. Once again, if you missed the earlier days of this challenge, you can find the link to the entire playlist in the description below. And as a reminder, if you would like to help spread the reach of this challenge, please be sure to share your journey on social media and tag me with the hashtag Mindful Moments in order to help get the word out there. As always, if you enjoyed this class, please help me out by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already in order to stay up to date with all my classes as they're released. Thanks again for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for day 10 of this 10-day challenge. Have a great day, my friends. Namaste.